Hi everyone, and welcome to a video on blended learning with me, Andrew Barreto. So let's just dive in. Today, we're going to be looking at what is blended learning and how it can help us teachers. But before we do that, I do have a question for you. What are the 21st century learning skills that you want your students to have, to imbibe? What do you want them to aspire to? These are certain things that even employers wish our students to have. I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. You may pause the video right now. All right, so you've come back, and I'm sure as I go down the list, you too would have thought about these things. So students need to have problem-solving skills. They need to be creative thinkers. They need to be thinking critically. They need to learn how to collaborate and cooperate, and they need to learn how to communicate well. But today's employers also demand one more thing, and that is technological skills. And blended learning will help our students achieve this goal as well. So, what is blended learning? Well, traditionally, blended learning has been a blend of in-class activities and out-of-class activities which have been placed in an online environment. For example, this learning management system, Google Classroom. The in-class means the physical classroom, which you will probably be having in the physical face-to-face interaction next time we meet. And out of class would be the online environment. Of course, the pandemic brought its own challenges, and in class became online face-to-face, and out of class became online as well. You'll probably see this model in many edtech fields, distance education, ODLs, they use the same model. Let us take a look at the advantages. One, it creates a personalized learning environment. And since you have made a lot of resources available out of the classroom, the student can develop their own individual pace, pause when they want to pause, go forward when they want to go forward. And this allows us to accommodate not only the slow learners, but the advanced learners as well. And yes, definitely the students can engage when they are very alert during the day. Classwork then becomes work where they really need us, and we become something like a guide on the side, teaching and using active learning and group work. This also develops a mastery model where the students are more confident in engaging information and domain knowledge. Now let's take a look at the challenges. The first challenge obviously is the access to affordable tech, not only the faculty, but the students as well. But with the advent of a phone in everyone's pocket, I believe this is far easier now. For example, this video is being shot on my smartphone. There is a high learning curve for not only the faculty member, but for the students as well. But the more you delve into it, the better it gets. There's a lot of preparation that the student needs to do. For example, you would be given this video a day or 2 days before the session, which you would have had to watch and come to the session prepared. And the final challenge is that the students are in the driver's seat, which sometimes scares us as faculty. Let's sum up this short video. What is blended learning? Blended learning is a combination of in-class instruction and activities plus online resources and activities. I'm going to be addressing a question that I'm sure all of you must be having in your minds right now. What about flipped learning? You're right. Flipped learning is also a form of blended learning. Of course, it has taken a life of its own, and I'll be attaching another video about this soon enough. And finally, we now need to move on from being the sage on the stage to the guide on the side, and I'm sure that blended learning is going to help us achieve that goal. Thank you everyone, and happy learning.